Hey folks, everyone's talking about AI this, AI that, and yeah, most of it is either overhyped or locked behind a crazy subscription. You know the type. A tool promises to make you go viral overnight, then slaps a watermark on everything unless you pay triple the price. But if you're a creator who actually wants something practical, like turning your long videos into snackable clips without pulling your hair out, hear me out. So recently, I've been messing around with a bunch of tools. You've seen the usual suspects around. Some doing text-to-speech, some like transcribers, and all the little clip makers that call themselves AI editors. Some of them are fine if all you want is a cute caption and a filter. But if you want real volume, regularly posting across multiple socials, keeping your content calendar full, and actually letting an algorithm find the good bits for you, most of those platforms fall short. That's where a new tool comes in. Not saying it's perfect, but it's the one I've been leaning on lately because it actually solves the stuff that matters. Like, you can upload a long podcast or a long live stream, and this tool will automatically chop it into short clips that are ready to post. I'm talking real highlights, the parts that tend to get shares, laughs, or spikes in comments, without you combing through the whole thing at high speed. Let me break down why that's useful and how it compares to the tools you probably already tried. First, auto-editing viral clips. A lot of editors give you a timeline and a bunch of buttons and then say, "Good luck." This tool literally analyzes the conversation, timestamps the peaks, and suggests the moments that are likely to perform. It's not perfect. You'll still want to tweak some intros or trim a few seconds, but it gets you 70 to 90% of the way there on the first pass. Versus a manual-only editor, that's days of work saved each week. Next, auto-schedule. This is underrated but huge. If you've ever spent an afternoon scheduling clips across TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and LinkedIn, you'll know how many tiny decisions that requires. Some platforms let you bulk upload, but don't queue or optimize timing. This tool lets you set a posting frequency, and it will schedule clips for you across socials based on that cadence. Don't expect black box miracle optimization. Think of it as a reliable autopilot for your content pipeline. Set it, forget it for the week, and go record another long-form episode. And then, the content calendar. Yes, the name sounds boring, but this is where consistency gets built. You can see what's publishing when, drag clips around, swap captions, and preview how a post will look on each platform. Other tools force you to bounce between separate scheduling apps or spreadsheets. This keeps those steps in the same place where the clips are created. Again, tiny change, massive time saved. Now, let's get into the stuff people actually worry about: cost and quality. Some apps have free text-to-speech and simple editing that's great for one-off things. The built-in text-to-speech is decent, and it's free with some limits. If you only need a short voiceover, it'll do. But it doesn't solve the full workflow. You still have to find the clips you want, manually export, upload, and schedule. Plus, free plans sometimes hide features behind paywalls or put watermarks on your output. Another popular one has transcription and overdub tech that is wild. Perfect for teams who need fine-grained transcribe and edit. But it's pricey at scale, and the scheduling and publishing ecosystem is not their main focus. Other editors are great for quick edits and fancy templates, but again, they're focused on editing, not end-to-end distribution and calendar management. So what this tool does differently is not just one thing. It stitches the parts you actually need into one smooth loop. Find the viral moments, make the clips, and put them where they need to go on a schedule. That combination matters if you want to grow without hiring a full-time editor. Workflow example. Here's how I use it in practice. I record a long live or interview, drag the file into the tool, let it analyze the content, and it spits out a batch of draft clips with suggested start and end points and short captions. Then I scan the list, tweak one or two intros, sometimes add a quick caption change or a sticker, and cue them. While those are scheduled, I'm recording the next episode. Previously, this process meant exporting from one tool, importing to another, then opening a third tab to schedule. Now it's one dashboard. Important note, don't expect it to be 100% hands-off. The AI is smart but not psychic. It's picking recognizable high-engagement moments based on audio peaks, engagement cues, and semantic signals, but only you know the context and your brand voice. A little human curation turns good clips into great clips. Also, export flexibility. If you're picky about final audio or want to mix in a custom voiceover, this tool doesn't lock you in. Export the clip, toss the audio into your favorite editor. Yes, I still sometimes use professional software for fine color or a clean mix, and then re-upload if needed. Same with captions. The auto captions are solid, but for punchline timing, I often adjust them for maximum impact. Talking about audio, Some creators love built-in text-to-speech, and yeah, that free option is handy for certain things. This tool's approach is more about the clip pipeline and distribution, but you can still layer in voiceovers, record locally, or use a dedicated TTS where you want a synthetic voice, then add it to a clip. That hybrid method gives you the best of both worlds, the speed of automation plus the polish of custom audio when you need it. Let's be real, every platform has trade-offs. Cheaper tools mean more manual work or hidden limits. All-in-one platforms tend to cost more as you scale. This tool positions itself in the sweet spot where creators who want consistent output without a giant team can get a lot done for a reasonable price. It's not for the person who wants to hand animate every single cut. It's for the person who wants to be prolific and strategic. Few practical tips if you try it. Don't rely on the default captions for complex jokes. Tweak them. Timing is everything for punchlines. Batch your long-form uploads. If you do 3 episodes a week, upload them all at once and let the tool generate a week's worth of clips. Use the content calendar to visualize frequency. It's harder to get consistent if you're drifting between platforms. Keep a folder of branded bumpers and overlays. It's one click to apply across the batch and keeps your feed cohesive. And the soft sell, people always want a comparison. If you only need occasional shorts and can live with manual uploads, other editors might be cheaper or even free. If you need transcript first editing and studio-grade overdub, specialized tools are great. But if your goal is steady growth through frequent short clips drawn from long-form content, this tool's combo of auto-editing, scheduling, and calendar control gives you the fastest path to consistent posting without turning your team into content factory workers. Final note, tools don't replace content quality. AI can speed the mechanical parts, but it won't write your jokes, ask better interview questions, or do the hustle. What it does do is take the boring, repetitive parts off your plate so you can focus on the creative stuff. For me, that balance matters. Less busy work, more energy for the parts that actually move the needle. If you found this helpful and you're juggling long-form content with the need to post short clips, try a week of batching and let the platform do the heavy lifting. You'll quickly see whether it's saving you hours or not. And if you've got questions about how to format uploads, captions, or schedule beats, drop a comment. I'll share what worked for me. All right, that's it from me. Go make something, then let the tools make it go live. Peace.